What's up, it's Jan back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is gonna be my spoiler-filled dedicated reading vlog for September's Full Moon Book Club pick, which is Incidents Around the House by Josh Malerman. Hello everyone. It is currently Thursday. I'm probably gonna start this tonight and take this into the weekend. It's gonna be a pretty busy weekend for many reasons, but I'm gonna try to squeeze in as much reading as I can because this should be pretty quick. And this is a signed edition, personalized. I met Josh Malerman. I'll have our picture right here. It's a flex. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I've only read one other Josh Malerman book and it wasn't even like Bird Box. It was Daphne and I honestly hated it. Joey DNF'd it. It was one of our first buddy reads. I'll link that vlog down below if it's not too cringy. I'll have to rewatch it before linking it. Either way, it exists. I love this cover, first off, okay? And I'm looking at it. It looks like there's a lot of dialogue. I am kind of nervous because it's from the perspective of a child and y'all know how I feel about that, about children and books in general. I'm not usually a fan. Sometimes, if it's done well, I like it. As long as the kid isn't like super dumb. You know, like I like when kids are in books and they are smart and talk like an adult sometimes and just like know random knowledge. I feel like this is gonna be super creepy because I've heard from my patrons in the Discord that it does get scary. Creepy children in movies just creep me out, so we'll see. I don't really know what's going on in this book. I just know that it gives like kind of Coraline type of vibes because there's an other mommy that like hides in this girl's closet. Okay, so she's an 8-year-old and there's another mommy and she says, "Can I go inside your heart?" And that's why Josh Malerman wrote "Can I go inside your heart" on this. I had no idea what that meant. I told him, I was like, I haven't read it yet. So it says, "Other mommy gets restless, stronger, bolder. Only the bonds of family can keep Bella safe. It's a chilling, wholly unique tale of true horror about a family as haunted as their home." I love a good haunted house story if it's done well, so we shall see if this hits. I don't remember the last haunted house book that really made me feel anything. But yeah, I'll be reading this weekend. I do not have the audiobook, and I don't know if I really want the audiobook if it's from the perspective of a child, because it's probably an adult just making that stupid cringy voice, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I did place a hold on it, but it's not gonna come in time. I'm hoping I can finish this in like 2 days. I am finishing up another vlog still, so I will do that before starting this, but just wanted to intro this vlog. I hope you enjoy. Again, let me reiterate that it's spoiler filled, so if you haven't read it yet, maybe next time, come back when you have read it. Let's begin later. When I come back, I'll have an update. Joey and I are gonna go see Beetlejuice. I was today years old when I realized that it's literally called Beetlejuice, but I'm wearing my Lydia shirt. We're going at 7. It's currently like 5. I'm gonna edit my Lair Bloody Read Patreon spoiler vlog. I'll talk to y'all later. Hello. It is Friday. I have the day off because I switched my Wednesday. I don't remember if I said that yesterday, but Beetlejuice was like 3 stars. It was okay for me. I did cackle a few times. It was okay. I started Incidents Around the House. Initial thoughts? Super quick, as anticipated. Chapters are short and everything's left aligned because it's from the perspective of the child, so it's just like the formatting that he chose. And it's creepy right off the bat, and by right off the bat I mean literally page 1. We have an interaction with other mommy on page 1. It's so creepy. She like sits on the edge of the kid's bed. I already know that the real mom is gonna kind of piss me off because on page 5, she said, "Say I love you too. Don't make me ask you to say that, Kay." Bitch, if she doesn't want to say I love you too, she's like 8. Leave her alone. I don't know. The way she said that to her kid, I was just like, okay, needy bitch. Just the tone of it, I think, is what threw me off. I was like, okay, she's gonna be annoying. And I think one of my patrons said that she annoyed them too. They've been posting so many spoilers on Discord, like with blocking the spoilers. And I've been so tempted to click on the messages to view the spoilers. I just need to get through it already so I can read all their thoughts. I'm on page 18. That's already the start of chapter 6. So, Live, Laugh, Loving. It's definitely creepy. I feel like this is gonna go so much better for me than Daphne, and I'll probably read more of his book. I keep getting him and Paul Tremblay mixed up for some reason. I think I will read Bird Box at some point, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm feeling like this will be a pretty high rating. I'm not sure if it's gonna be 5 stars just yet. Obviously, I'm super early in, but it could potentially be a 4. So I'm gonna read a bunch on my balcony because it feels like autumn outside and I'm living for it. I've been hosting Discord sprints for Patreon all day so far. We're on like our 4th sprint, and it's gonna end in 3 minutes. So that's that. I've been staying productive. I filmed my book haul. I put my book haul books away. I organized a drawer of clothes. What else? I got a Patreon video up today. I gotta do some cleaning though. I feel like I could potentially get to page 100 fairly quickly here. So I will update y'all when I have a bigger chunk of this read, but it's looking good, my dudes.
The last time I can see you in a while. Is it the truth that you'll be living tonight? We should take a walk, then a swim in the sea. That will mean everything, yeah, everything to me. Can we get out of this one? Waiting and missing. I never thought you would leave me here. We can get out of this one. A tunnel of feelings, just like we got through everything else. But I see you, honey. This is in no way funny. We will find our way back together. But right now, there's stormy weather.
Hi, I am now 54 pages in. It went by super fast, as expected. Oh my god. There were a couple creepy parts. The one that I had the most visceral reaction is this little red tab right here, where Bella is hanging out with her friend Deb at the playground, I believe. No, not the playground, because then she went into a closet. Yeah, it was a playground of some sort. It had to be someone's house, because then she went into a closet. Bella was being like, if this happened, would you save me from essentially other mommy? Deb was just like freaked out, like, stop telling your fucking scary story, you psycho. So she hides in a closet, and then she comes out and goes,
Bella?
Bella's like, yeah. And Deb goes,
Can I?
she's like, can you what, Deb? And Deb said,
Can I go into your heart?
the chills that chilled through me. Oh my lord. And then Bella falls off the slide or whatever. The parents freak out. They bring her to the doctor. The doctor's like, did you see something that you didn't know? Like, did you just freak out over seeing something? And the dad was like, how did you know to ask her about that? She fell on her head. Why do you just assume she saw something? And the doctor's like, from the little I know about Bella, I've seen her before. She's super smart. She's super coordinated. She doesn't just fall for no reason. And so he had like all these other suspicions. And yeah, other mommy just keeps appearing. For the first time, she went outside of the house. Also, I called it. I knew from the moment that real mom said, say I love you too, okay? Don't make me ask you for that. I knew she was a shitty person. She's cheating on her husband. She literally came home late. Bella and her dad are like having a marathon movie night waiting for her to come home. And Bella, this girl, she goes, Mommy, you smell like another person. And the mom got all defensive. She's like, that's not nice. You don't just tell people that. And then Bella goes to sleep, quote unquote. Well, the mom thought she was asleep. And so she just basically confessed to Bella and was like, I know your father's a good man. What am I doing? Like, I'm just taking advantage of this. And it's like, yeah, you are. So called that, and now they're throwing a party at their house, the parents, and we just met Bella's babysitter, Kelvin, which is, I hate that name, and that's where I'm at. It's a fun time so far. I'm just like, I don't know where this is gonna go. I'm here for it.
A tear begins to fall from your eyes. It is the truth that you believe in tonight.
Okay. I'm 68 pages in. They're at this party. Someone's telling a ghost story, and then Marsha, one of the people at this party, just screams bloody murder. Apparently she can see other mommy. It was my understanding at first that no one else could see her, but maybe she was just good at hiding because she would always like hide in the shadows or in the closet and wait till the parents are gone. Oh, but also there was that one moment where the mom thought she saw something. So I don't know, but also other mommy has dark blue hair. Really, it's a nod to Coraline. It has to be. I don't think the other mom in Coraline had blue hair, but at least in the movie, Coraline has blue hair, for sure. Not in the book, though. I read the graphic novel and the audiobook for Coraline. Also, everyone's drunk. Her dad's talking about nature documentaries. I'm like, if that's not me. Yeah, everyone's so adamant about this girl dancing at this party for the adults. Like, that's weird. Whatever, it's a cute time and she's like good at dancing, whatever. But she's 8 years old and all these drunk adults are like, are you gonna dance? Where are you dancing? When are you dancing? Come down and dance for us or whatever. And I'm like, that's fucking weird. I don't know, man. I could understand maybe for like a 3-year-old just to like get them excited or whatever. But I think like 3-year-old max. An 8-year-old? That's kind of weird. I don't know about you, but that's just me. I am going to continue sprints with my patrons, take my Instagram picture for the day, because the Halloween happy prompt is Beetlejuice. We watched it last night, so I'm gonna gather all my Beetlejuice themed things and try to make it look artsy fartsy. And then I'll go back to reading. Hopefully the next time I update, unless something crazy happens and I have to pause and update y'all, I'm hoping the next update will be 100 pages in. This is a 367 page book. With the pace that I'm going, I should be able to finish it like this weekend. Hi, sorry, we're in the exact same spot, but Joey's reading now out there. Can't really see him. Oh, there he is. Okay, as promised, I hit page 100 in Incidents Around the House. I don't know why I always feel the need to repeat the title like 2 billion times in these spoiler vlogs, but here we are. 100 pages in, they went to the zoo. Lois Anthony was this like redhead with big glasses that went to the party, and she was just like staring at Bella the entire time. It's like in the movies. Okay, so that's another thing that's really rare. I don't know why I said that's another thing. That's one thing that's really rare about this book. I am actually visualizing everything and it feels like a movie because of all the things I'm able to compare it to. So I don't know if that's a good thing per se because it's just taking bits and pieces of other things I've already consumed, but we'll see where it goes. I mean, right now it's like Coraline, and then Lois Anthony is like that lady in movies where she's just kind of lurking and she's just staring, and then the camera would like zoom into her slowly and then it would change scene, and then you'd be like, oh, why was that important? You know what I mean? She is that like wallflower that's just like observing, and then she finds them at the zoo. She says to the Dado, she says to the dad, she's like, hey, are you going to group or whatever? And then the mom was like, what group? And the dad said that Lois was talking to him about occult stuff. So if we're going that direction, oh, I am here. I am present. I am all in. There was one slightly long chapter. It was like maybe 15 pages, maybe a little less. But other than that, it's been short chapters through and through, and I'm living. I got my 100 pages in. I forgot I finished Freshwater this morning. Freshwater by Akweke Emezi. So I've surpassed my 100-page goal for the day, but I'm gonna keep reading. Oh, we have less than 10 minutes of our last Discord sprint for the day. I'm gonna read for the rest of that time. I think that's pretty much all that was interesting that happened in the 50 pages. The dad just got really drunk and was just like going on these rants about like life, these like existential rants. It's kind of funny, not gonna lie. And I think that's where Josh Malerman puts his like good writing, those like adult rants, because obviously we're in the perspective of the child, so it has to be like, you know, child like writing and dialogue until we're like in the adults' heads or they say something out loud because they're under the influence or whatever. So clever, because Josh Malerman is like, I can write, I promise. I have more talent than just writing from a kid's perspective, which is also very hard to do, I'm sure. Because like some authors try to do that, even for like teenagers, honestly, especially for like teenagers, but like younger kids too, like just nailing it on the head without it sounding forced or awkward. That's probably harder to do. But Josh Malerman's like, don't worry, y'all, I got some good quotes up my sleeve. I'll update y'all, I don't know, either tonight or things are about to get chaotic. tonight, okay? For several reasons, but I will try my best. Okay, same place, different outfit, because we're about to head out. I just read a few pages, like 16 pages. That part when the real mom was confessing about like how she cheated before she got married and stuff, and then Bella realized it was other mommy the entire time. That was terrifying, because the whole time Bella's like doing the pretending to be asleep thing so she could hear everything the mom says, and then again, that's how Josh Malerman sneaks in some adult conversations, so it's literally brilliant. So the mom's like, I know I do it because your dad is so understanding and he's the nice guy who finishes last basically, and like, God, I sound like those idiotic girls who just love bad boys, but like, it's true, like I know he'll just knit me a warm blanket because he knows like there's nuance and we're people and he'll understand and he'll be okay with it if he ever does find out. And it's so clear, yet he doesn't know because like he's just too nice, too easy or whatever. I'm just like, that's some high school bullshit, because honestly that would have been my mindset back in high school, the whole being attracted to bad boys and oh, he's too nice. But as an adult, you need someone who's like committed to you and nice and fucking everything Joey is, okay? But then it was other mommy. So that whole time that she was confessing, Bella thought the dad was about to come upstairs, and she was like, oh shit, like how do I make her stop talking without her knowing that I've been awake the whole time? And then yeah, all of a sudden other mommy was like, but like, can you let me in or whatever? And oh my God, that was terrifying. And then the mom bursts in to the room and actually sees other mommy and like snatches Bella out of there and runs for her fucking life. I will say though, like she was making some good points at some points, not about like the cheating. It doesn't justify any of her actions, but at some point like she was talking about how society sees parents and how like it could feel like a prison almost when you have kids, or even just like other responsibilities, like it feels like imprisonment. The way society sees like all parents, they match outfits at barbecues and stuff, and so I could see where she was coming from that, and I know parents who have felt that way, so those were, I guess, good topics to touch upon. Again, it doesn't justify any of her actions because she's a piece of shit, unless she never actually cheated and that was other mommy the entire time. I don't really know, to be honest. Or is other mommy just like pretending? I'm really not sure. But now they're like hiding out at a friend's house. So that's where we're at. I gotta go. I'll probably talk to y'all tomorrow, but I read a decent chunk. I'm on page 116. I'm loving this, to be honest. Wow. I love when Full Moon Book Club picks are actually good, because I've had quite a bit of losses in the past 3 years. Hello, long time no talk. Currently in the car with my parentals. We're going to Din Din. What was I reading? Oh, I got to page 200 of incidents around the house, obviously, because that's what this vlog is about. I keep forgetting that this is a dedicated vlog. Okay, so we're like in the, I guess it's an exorcism situation, and usually with possession stories and exorcism situations, I get bored during the actual exorcism, and that's kind of what's happening here. And I kind of wish it wasn't a possession story. Maybe there's another twist by the end, I don't know, but that's where we're at. We're meeting random characters like Dwayne. I don't know if they're like Lois's friends or what, but just random freaking people. I might have zoned out, I don't know, but it's still a super quick read. I'm having so much fun. It's so weird because Bella keeps talking about like being able to smell other mommy, and like seeing her like hang upside down, just being in the closet and saying like, oh, she's giving whoever a present or whatever, and it's just fucking creepy. And then they go to Frank Doherty's, I don't know how to freaking say his last name, Frank's house, and I'm like, who's Frank? Where did you come from? Why are we going to his house? The mom was like, he is dead. And everyone's like, what are you talking about? They go to his house and she's like, I have a key. The dad's like, of course you do. He's the guy she's cheating on him with. He's the guy she cheated on the husband with. Like, why are we going to his house? I don't understand, really. I think they're trying to prove something to someone, I don't know, but it's getting messy, still having fun. It's probably gonna be like a 4-star, just because of the exorcism part. I don't know why I get so bored. In movies too, I get bored at those parts, but I think I'd rather watch them than read them. Say hi, Mama Agaton. Hello. Hi, I'm back with an update. So dinner with my parents was actually pretty fun last night. A lot has happened. I got some fresh air today, got some steps in. I started wearing my Fitbit again because we're doing this like staff steps challenge at work. I want to win. I'm at like second or third place right now. So I'm going for the gold, my dudes. Anyway, we are 252 pages in. What did I not update on? Did I say the carnations thing yet? Well, at first I was really confused about these carnations and what this other mommy was talking about with the carnations. And then we find out that she's talking about reincarnation, and Bella just thought it was carnations. So she was like, oh, my sprints are done. I've been sprinting with my patrons on and off all day on Discord. But yeah, so Bella was like, oh, carnations bring you back to life or whatever. And her babysitter was like, the fuck are you saying? And all these adults were like really confused. And then they found out it's because of reincarnation. And then I'm kind of confused as to how that's gonna play out. Or like, I mean, like play a role in this plot. Because the mom, the real mom talks about it too. So I don't know, I'm just confused. Another thing I'm confused about, not like I don't know what's going on, but like why would you do that type of confused, is why they're hiring cane corsos, 2 guard dogs, to guard their house from other mommy. Especially because they realized, or was it just Bella who realized it? I don't know, they were at like the grandma's house, or they were at someone's house, like seeking refuge. They realize it's not the house, other mommy is haunting themselves, not the house. So like why would you get guard dogs for the house that's not being haunted? Like, am I missing something here, or does that just not make sense? I just hope these dogs are okay by the end, because I'm sick of reading about animal deaths. In the past couple months, there have been way too many in my books. I am determined to finish this today. It's Sunday night. I have about 120-ish, 30-ish pages left. I think we can do it. It's super fast. I haven't read yet and it's already like almost 6 p.m. We're on crunch time, but I really want to end this vlog today so I can just start my mood reading vlog, because I really just want to mood read for like a week. That's my update, I think. I think that's all I got. There was a scene where the parents got drunk again and Dado was kind of like making fun, like mocking other mommy. And I was like, I don't know if that's such a good idea, my dude. Like, why? She's still around. Like, calm down. Don't speak too soon. That's about all I got. I'll talk to y'all when I have another one. I'm here to end the vlog because I stayed up till like 11:30, which I know is not too late, but it's late for a work night, and I finally finished Incidents Around the House. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I really liked the overall themes by the end. Obviously, it's about loss of innocence. It got really deep by the end. Oh, also, I just want to say, why the fuck did I keep saying ghost? She wasn't a ghost. She was a demon, right? But either way, why would you hire dogs for a demon? It was just a weird choice. I will say it dragged a little bit. In the last like 100 pages, there were some parts where I was like, okay, we're not making much progress here. Although it's a quick read, like, you can't fool me, sir. There were parts that kind of dragged. Or maybe I was just bored, I don't know. But it felt like it dragged. Also, sorry about this. It's 5 a.m., okay? But what threw me off was these walls of text. Josh Malerman, you can't give me 320 pages prior of broken up text, lots of negative space, a lot of dialogue, and then 4 walls of text. It literally goes to the next page too. But that was obviously the part where the mom was telling Bella everything about her real dad, which, I mean, I know it's not like rocket science, but I kind of guess like the moment she started talking, I was like, yeah, that's her dad. Douglas Kane, that's her dad. It's like, how are you gonna tell an 8-year-old anything that'll lead to her loss of innocence? You're gonna do like murder someone in front of her? Overall, it had a good message about all that. It kind of reminded me of themes in Catcher in the Rye because of the loss of innocence, and then also like that rambling by the end, and the rambling in general because we're from the perspective of a kid. I'm wondering if that made any impact on the inspiration for this book. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, I think. I think I loved the part where she was like losing her innocence on her own because she was lying to the adults because she was like sick of this whole thing. So she's just like, oh yeah, it worked, just to make them happy. And she was like, I lied. I keep telling them lies. I don't tell them that I'm still seeing other mommy. And I'm reading this like with my book light at like 11 p.m. and I'm like paranoid and shit. But it's a really fun time. Oh, I set things aside. And the dad just forgave her because that's who she always was. Like, she doesn't treat her relationships the way she should. She makes the realization at the end. She's like, oh, this is all my fault because I'm the real mom, but I've always looked for other things. Like, I never appreciated what I had, and that's why there's an other mommy as kind of like revenge, I guess. So Bella also has like another option because the real mom was like taking everything for granted. So it all made sense. I think it was pretty well done for the messages that it was trying to convey. Yeah, Dado got deep. I appreciated the story. I'm glad I actually enjoyed a full moon book club pick. Do I have a fun fact? What do I do a fun fact about? I had an idea like in the first half, and now I don't remember. I remember now. I was gonna do a fun fact about carnations because of the whole like reincarnation thing and Bella thinking it was the flower. There are over 300 varieties of carnations. They're edible and can be used as a garnish or decoration for salads and baked goods. They've also been used to flavor wines, beers, and liquors for over 400 years. I feel like I knew they were edible. Different colors. Pink represents motherly love and gratitude. Red represents love, affection, courage, passion, and admiration. Yellow represents feelings of rejection, regret, and disappointment. And green can represent health and good fortune. That was like 7 fun facts. And that's all I got. Thank you for reading this month's book club pick. If you participated, thank you for watching this vlog. If you made it to the end of this video, just put either a bunny or a house in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching once again. Don't forget to do some self-care. Hope you had a 5-star day, and I'll see you in my next video.